Apple phone out of the Apple box and I powered it on, my home screen, it wouldn't have any customization on it. It would be the standard way that Apple made the phone. That as a young adult right now, you're forming the home screen of your life. Like, how do I deal with authenticity? And how do I deal with social and emotional well-being and health? And how do I deal with certain emotions of anger or frustration? And how am I dealing with my anxiety? Like right now, in these formative years of high school, you're forming these complex, concrete ways that you see the world. And you're the only generation that's ever had to do it with technology like this. Mom and dad could say they had a hard life and they walked uphill 5 miles both ways barefoot because life was hard. But they never had to navigate the world that you're navigating right now. And I'm proud of you, but this is what you have to understand. That resiliency and grit, it's activated by the human connection. That as a student in a technological world, you can allow this to replace this. Because truthfully, I can't see my blind spots. I'm not meant to do this on my own. There's something about community. There's something about finding your people and realizing that we're better together. And so as a young adult, one of the things that we have been losing slowly by just the bandwidth of things fighting for our attention and our time and our focus, it's the most powerful tool that I think any of us have, which is transparency, which is dialogue, which is conversations. And I talk about these areas of mental health, and I talk about these areas of like my behavior modifications, like hurting people, and stepping on people with words, and trying to validate ourselves with actions because we don't know how to articulate sometimes our feelings. Have any of you ever in this room, and maybe I'm the only one in this room, but have any of you ever been at a time when like you've been angry or frustrated and you had this emotion bubbling up and it came out like you yelled at somebody or you almost even got into a fight with somebody and you like blew up in the moment, and in the moment that kind of felt good. Has anybody ever been there before? Like raise your hand if that's you. Like be real with me, right? The challenge is like when you do that, it may feel good in the now. It never really got to the root because a lot of times we as young adults, if we don't have the tools to understand, like the most powerful tool, you'll hear me say this a lot, it's the human connection. The most powerful thing that we have is our ability to be vulnerable and to be transparent and to not do this on our own because I can't see my blind spots. But the challenge is letting people in because we don't trust people. And man, like being vulnerable is like, it's a risky place because I don't know what you will do with what I share with you. And so sometimes we keep everybody at an arm's reach distance.